check if it doesn't blow up. Nothing burnt. Okay, I guess we're all good. Welcome everyone for the ESA submission video for Tetris the Grandmaster series. I am Klex, and I'm gonna play TGM. So yeah, that's the abbreviation. Tetris the Grandmaster, TGM. Showcase now is TGM1. I guess I should make you know, casing Tetris TGM1. This is the first game in the series I'm gonna play, and at the same time I'm gonna explain what it is. Tetris needs no introduction. As you may very well know, you get 7 pieces. They fall at a random order. In this game, it's kind of the randomizer is not 100% random. There are elements that reduce the probability that you get the same piece twice in a row. But pretty much that. If you clear, like if you complete lines horizontally, then they clear out. And the thing with this game is that it's speed-based rather than score-based for pretty much all the other Tetris games. And the reason for that is, well, this game kind of has a unique way of seeing like Tetris in general. It was the game like wanted to be a concurrent, I guess I should like, or an opponent to Sega Tetris in Japan, which at the time had like a lot of popularity and was like a regular Tetris in the arcades. And this game succeeded quite brilliantly by offering you, well, first off, a great system, but also a time. So what I'm gonna be timed on is, you can see to the bottom right, yes, the bottom right, there's levels. Boom, it increases every time a piece pops or every time I clear a line, and that makes it so that as long as you are advancing in the game, then that counter will increase. There is one exception, which is happening right now, is like every hundreds or so you have to clear a line to like advance forward. But yeah, that's pretty much the idea. You have to get to 999 in a good time, and as you can see on the upper right corner, this is where the points actually get into play. See, I got S1. The grades in this game go from 9 to 1, and then it does S1, and then it goes S1, S2, to all the way up to S9. And points only matter for the grade. I could be like semi-fast and not have good grades. It would be a possibility, but it's largely admitted that you wanna have the grade GM, which is Grandmaster, and that is the highest grade in the game. And the way it works is you have to get a bunch of constraints, right? Such as, okay, that's good. Such as points at specific times, like at specific. I needed to be at a certain time and score at 300 I'll need the same thing to for 500. I need the S4 grade for 500. That's like the main constraint that people have with this game. Woo! Yeah, I will need to do something nasty here. But yeah, as you can see, stuff like that can happen. Oh my god. Oh my god, level stop. Okay, that's good. Time isn't going to be this much of a problem for the next part. There are time constraints, but like, if you end up playing very well, it is not the main problem at all. I think I should go ahead. I actually need to. I'd like at least one Tetris. I think that would be great. So I'm gonna take some risks and stack up for that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. With that Tetris, I should be good. I think. If I get good luck. Oh, come on. Yes, that's good. Okay. So I've met the requirement to get so far to get GM. And as you have seen, the gravity kind of increased, and this is infinite gravity, or 20G, as it's most commonly referred to. 20G is, well, it can't go, like, for this game, it can't go any faster than this. Your piece reaches the ground instantly, kind of like in Tetris DS. And unlike Tetris DS, you don't have a lot of leverage to manipulate your piece. Which brings me to the next topic, which is how I like manipulate the pieces. Basically, the way it works is there are 3 buttons, A, B, and C. And C has the same purpose as A. It's counterclockwise or clockwise. I don't remember. I know what the uses, but I'm too lazy thinking about it. Whatever. They do stuff. They rotate the pieces, and you have the joystick, which is used quite extensively. Some people, well, end up playing on keyboard, but I shouldn't talk about this. This game is for arcades, and it is played on an arcade stick, which is set to 4-way, by the way. There are several... Man, this is... Okay, so there are several movement options that you can give yourself. As you have seen, I can do like some fancy stuff. If I don't do those fancy things, then I might get blocked. The piece is the rotation system, unlike Tetris DS, is absolutely non-lenient, and the timer before it locks the piece is not reset every rotation. It resets every time the piece falls back, like falls from one tile. So in most cases, you have roughly half a second to put your piece. And if you're out of ideas, then you just gotta deal with it, which can be a problem in like several cases. A lot of people have trouble because infinite gravity demands that you have a very like peculiar kind of stack, and because of that, that implies thinking quite hard. Well, as you can see, the stack, it's kind of a pyramid stack, so that the pieces don't fall like in holes that are made in the middle. And that's the important part. You really don't want to create holes in the center. Those are the worst, because if you do that, you will have to solve holes that are created in the middle. Thank you, Turkey Z. Counterclockwise is A, or button A or button C. Okay, that's good. That's good. Thanks. And really, there are two main techniques that I'll emphasize for the rest of this. As you can see, I'm getting close to the end, which is good. But yeah, the way it works is sometimes the piece will get blocked if it appears as it is. As you can see, with the rotation system that's non-lenient, and as like you see, most of the pieces are not spawning on a flat position at all. They will get stuck in like a lot of random places because of the way it works. I need to do some Tetrises actually, so you can cope with that by holding the rotate button, and that is very important because it will yes, okay, good. Please be a good boy. Oh my god, please. Yes, okay. Okay, so I'm getting close to the... Yeah, I got the point requirements. Not exactly, actually need... I'll try. If you hold the rotate button, the piece will spawn in that rotated state, which is very important. Yes, there we go. Yeah, so when I hold the rotate button, it spawns in a rotated state, and that is very important because sometimes it would get stuck if it spawns as it is, and it's going to change drastically the gameplay. So sometimes before the piece appears, you have to hold that rotate button, and that will help immensely. There's another like technique. I'm not going to talk too much about it, but if you hold a direction, then the piece will wait a little bit, like go to the left one tile, then wait a little bit, and then it's gonna zoom, just go one tile per frame to the sides. And you can, if you hold right, you didn't see it, if you hold right or left before it appears, it's gonna be instantly into that state of zoom, just going one tile per frame. So that was 11 minutes for a GM. That's pretty good. I'm satisfied with that. Also, like having, yeah, some very often IRS, like holding the rotate button or holding the direction button is going to be extremely helpful. It will make you go extremely fast, and it will also help you solve like some very crazy situations. So yeah, that was it. That was Tetris TGM1. I hope you enjoyed it. We're going to switch to the second one and show that they did not want the players to get GM on this one. They made it, like, they raised the bar significantly more, so you're going to see it. Alright. Just pushing this little guy. So, these games are expensive. They're PCBs. I hope the TGM2 doesn't blow up. It seems good. Okay, it's ready. Huh. Mary had a little. I like the progression of explanation of the rotation system at AGDQ, but even better was the demo before the runs at SGDQ. Is it possible to do? I guess I could do that a little bit, but I won't get into that this much. I try to keep it as synthetic as possible for now. TGM1 is very good for that. So TGM2. This is actually some sort of black label version of TGM2. It's called Tetris the Grandmaster 2 Plus, or by its full name, Tetris the Absolute the Grandmaster 2 Plus. And it's going to be a pretty interesting beast. This is where they kind of realized a lot of people got GM and TGM1. It is an objective that pretty much anyone can accomplish within a year or even less if you have, like, if it's your calling, then it might even take you, I don't know, 3 or 6 months. And then they kind of realized what they were going for. So they committed to the idea of Grandmaster, pretty much like a Grandmaster in chess can play like very well. He can play in a lot of crazy situations. He can play really fast, and they kind of transposed it into TGM. That includes something that I'm not gonna spoil. If I actually unlock it, you'll see what I mean by that. So this is gonna be Tapmaster. This is the main mode of the game. Yeah, should. So this is the main mode of the game. Master. Normal is some sort of easy mode if you want to begin, but this is like the some sort of copy of how it's supposed to be like. It's some sort of copy of TGM1 with some advanced mechanics, and all the way up till the first half is going to be pretty much the exact same thing. When it will come to the second half, the game will get faster. There won't be only infinite gravity, and you'll see how it works. But there is one more thing. Now I can use up, and up is makes me sonic drop. Pretty much my piece falls instantly, but gets into that state where I can still manipulate it, and that is pretty. Oh wow, that was very close actually. Okay, I think I've met all the requirements for this first section. That allows me to play much faster in the first situation, rather than TGM1 where I just keep playing. Especially in the beginning, you had to raise the pieces as much as possible, and you had to take a lot of risks to get faster. Here, just have this little extra technique that's quite helpful. But the rest of it is very similar. The level system works the same way. The grade system, well, the grades are the same. The system kind of works differently. It is not related to score, but it's kind of the same thing. If you do a bunch of Tetrises, you do some good combos, then your grade will get higher up, and that's all that matters, really. Just go for Tetrises all the time. Now, to get GM, they added one extra grade. That's called Master. To get GM, you have to get Master. The only difference between Master and Grandmaster is you meet all the requirements to get Grandmaster, and it will give you your actual game will end, but it will give you one additional challenge that is very characteristic of the TGM series nowadays. Again, I'm not gonna say what it is, but it's quite a challenge. It's called the M roll. Because if you miss it, if you don't get, like, if you don't finish that extra little challenge that happens independently of your main game, then you will get M for Master. But if you can succeed in doing so, then you will get the final grade of Grandmaster, and you can brag. You can brag with your friends and whatnot, and say you are a Tetris Grandmaster. The conditions are kind of different. Oh man. Now they are valid for every section. Every section I have a constraint of time, and not grade, but Tetrises. If I don't do enough Tetrises per section, I will not get, well, I will not get the additional challenge to get GM. I will just straight up have the grade that I will have at the given moment where my main game has ended, either by reaching 999 or by topping out. For the beginning is quite hard actually, especially if you're not very, like, if you have trouble using up and whatnot, then the time requirements are pretty serious. Here I'm pretty sure I've fulfilled all the requirements because my time seems good. I don't see a place where I would have messed it up. And there's this extra medal on the right side that says SK for skill, and it's a medal that has this color when I do enough Tetrises, basically, and it acts as some sort of like, I know kind of where I am and roughly how many Tetrises I did on average per section. So I think I got, like, I fulfilled all the conditions so far. And this is where the game gets nuts, because, well, you can see I've reached infinite gravity, but something is kind of off. Like, the game looks like it's kind of fast. The line clearing animation is faster, and that's going to be their lever to make things faster. They're going to change the line clearing animation. They're going to make it, like, slightly faster. They're going to change the piece, the delay before a next piece appears. That is kind of close. Oh, please. And they're going to change a lot of things to make it faster. You're going to see to what extent they're going to change it. It's going to be pretty serious. I should shut up. Oh my god. I don't think I got a Tetris, so I missed the requirements to get the final thing. For that, I am very sorry. But at least you'll get to see another kind of challenge that's easier, like significantly easier than the other one. Should be good. Should be good. Okay. I'll at least try getting the highest grade that you can't, that you can get at this point with the requirements fail, which is S9. Simply enough. It's kind of a shame, but at this point, with the multipliers for having gone this far, every 2 Tetrises, I'll get a new grade. So S7, S7.5. S8. Ah. I think it's S8.5, but I'm not exactly sure. Oh! I messed it up. Okay, well, one of the requirements to actually get the final exam is to also have S9. So I missed quite a few conditions here and there, but at least you can see the alternate challenge, which is the fading roll. And yes, my personal intuition on this is that they tried transposing it to the spirit of chess, and in chess, good players can play kind of blindfolded, and this is the best thing. That's the best thing they've come up with. And yeah, it can get pretty serious from time to time. As you can see, it gets invisible, and you might wonder what happens if it gets invisible, you know, immediately after it locks. I kind of spoiled the surprise. I'm sorry, but that's how it's supposed to work. So yeah, S8 is actually pretty good. I'll definitely take it. The final time requirement is you have to finish the game in under 8 minutes and 45 seconds, and I was a tenth of a second short, but that was roughly what was needed to get to the final, roll, the M roll, the extra condition to get GM, the final grade. But yeah, that's gonna be it for Master Mode. There is another mode that was not in the first TGM2, and they added it in the Plus version. That is why it doesn't have a ranking, but it is my it is my favorite mode of all the TGM series by very far. So I think you're gonna like this. It's they saw that people could go fast, and they were like, well, as we can see in the last 3 sections of the game, people are going pretty fast. So what happens if we don't put invisible stuff, don't put all that kind of weird pre-20G section, pre-infinite gravity section, just in the very beginning, have the game very fast, and then have it extremely, extremely very fast, and see what they end up doing. And the result is the absolute death mode. It's for the absolute TA. And it's fast, and it's deadly. It is incredibly marathon unsafe. I think I'll just, well, let the game speak for itself. Just one thing to note, I have one condition to fulfill, and it is that before I reach the second half, I have to complete the first half in under 3 minutes and 25 seconds. And that's it. If I don't fulfill this requirement, I won't be able to progress forward. I will just the game will just roll the credits and tell me excellent, and that ends up with that. So yeah, keep that in mind. 325. If I reach 300 before 2 minutes, then I'll be good. I might tell if I'm not on pace, but yeah, pretty much. Also, sound bug. There's a bug with the sound sometimes. It repeats the same note over and over. Kind of puts you even more in the zone, if you'd ask me, but... Wow. Wow! I got lucky. I'll say this much. I'm taking way too many risks. Still on pace, so if I can survive, then it's good. Beginning I was actually locking manually, and this is not the case now. I'm trying to take it very safe. Good. Also, I get awarded the grade M. If I finish it, I get the grade GM. And that's pretty much it. Here it goes. Sometimes, for some specific moves, you do triple, like, they're called triple rotates, as in you hit the same button 3 times within that same period. And it is not safe to do. As I said, it is not safe to do. Don't do it. Come on. You know what I want. Yes, this. Thank you. Ooh. Ah. Well. I'm actually very satisfied with that. Yeah, from 500 all the way up to the very end, the speed stays the same. So yeah, 800 is above, slightly above my average, I would say. So I'm definitely satisfied with this. Well. Yeah, the speed in the very beginning is kind of it's kind of really you can do it. You have to force it if you want to get to the second half of the game. But the very begin, like after that, the second half, the pieces lock at 4 pieces per second if you don't do anything. So it gets pretty serious. And that's it for TGM2. It was released in 2002, and 3 years after we got TGM3. And this game really took everything to the next level, and you'll kind of see why. We'll explain a little bit, all the little details here and there. You'll see. Hello, Enchantress. How are you doing? First off, I will have to change quite a bunch of things because it's a very different system that TGM3 is working on. This is just a regular arcade machine, but I need to use a Taito Type X, which is the computer that Taito had in 2005. Well, PC-like arcade machine, and that will demand some plugging here and there. So I hope yeah, you'll see the whole thing. All right. So first off, I need to plug. I need to unplug this little guy and get the other VGA cable. I think it's this one. I think. No, I don't think it's this one. This guy. Wow, this guy looks ugly. Huh. Where is it? Ah. There you are. No? Well, of course, silly me. Yes, 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 you are there. I need to plug you. Ah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll give some factual information, I guess. TGM1 has over 100 Western Grandmasters. They're all doing a great job. TGM2, the amount of Grandmasters has greatly diminished. Well, first off, because the conditions are much stricter, and also because of the invisible. So yeah, it doesn't work the same way at all. And TGM3 has only one Western GM, and that's Kevin DDR, and he's an amazing player. Oh, uh-oh, I unplugged the wrong TV. It's all good, guys. I can see you guys for some time, but I don't know how to unplug stuff. All right. Yes, this is the good TV. Yeah, 8 Grandmasters regarding the Absolute Plus or TGM2 on Tetris Concept, and oh yes, I'm terribly sorry. There is a second Grandmaster when it comes to there is a second Grandmaster when it comes to TGM3. That's because the game has 2 different rules, rotation rules, the original one and the new one. And even the original one has gotten some tweaks here and there. And the new one that kind of is compliant with the new rules of TGM works very differently. It's the leniency, the way the rotation works. It's kind of it really changes the gameplay a lot. And we have another GM on that set of rules. His name is Steve on the TC forum boards. You might check his times. He's got very decent times actually. I'll have to switch a bunch of stuff actually. Sorry. Actually, I have to unscrew a bunch of things here and there. Hopefully that doesn't take too much time, but yeah. Nah, I have to unscrew pretty much everything. The way the recording works, the capture is very different, so you will have to bear with me. Maybe I'll cut that out if it just happens to be possible, but still have a bunch of factual information to give, so nope. Unscrew this guy too. Yeah, so you get to see part of my life here, trying to get all the little things to work. Yeah, the other Grandmaster in the other set of rules, it's called World Rule. and it's Kevin DDR as well. He's Grandmaster on both the things. The way this game works is regarding GM. Even if you get GM, the game is not going to display that. It will not acknowledge that you've got the highest grade in the game. Instead, it will give you one grade below, and it works as an examination system. So if you wow, are you kidding me? What is this thing? Whatever. Yep. Yeah. Okay. What was I? Just talking about some stuff. Oh yeah. There's an examination regularly for your I guess I could say average grade, your average grade in all of your games with the account that you play on, and sometimes it gives you, well, it's not exactly average, it's median, and if you get all those Grandmaster games that the game will not acknowledge as Grandmasters, it will eventually give you an examination to get Grandmaster. And if after all this whole hard years of labor you actually don't get it, then you don't get it. You're not gonna get Grandmaster, and you will have to wait for another examination. They happen at random. So not only is it even significantly harder to get Grandmaster on this game, it is once you could even get it once. It's super hard, but you could do so. The problem is after that, oh, I messed it up. You would have to get it 4 times out of 7, and then 1 extra time for the examination. So yeah, this game is hard. This game is super hard, and all the other modes really don't make it any easier. You'll see, but yeah. Come on. Okay, so I hope this works. This is supposed to work way better. Plug. I think everything is plugged in. So I can plug the power. Oh no! I actually need one extra thing. To be able to play it on stick, I need an adapter. And this thing is, well, it just exists as some sort of additional security system. There are a bunch of them for the Taito Type X. Kind of have to get accustomed to them, because yeah, if one of those systems fail or are not functioning, have a problem, you break them, you have to, you can't play, you have to replace them. No, well, it can get pretty troublesome sometimes. Alright, plug the JAMA cable into the Type X. Alright, I think it works. First off, I'm gonna check if I don't blow up the adapter. Okay, and this is the part where I plugged the Taito Type X. Hope that it doesn't blow up. Doesn't seem to blow up. So I think we're good. We're good for some TGM3. Is it harder to set up TGM3 or to get GM? Get GM. Set up, unless you're an idiot like me and you overpower your Type X and blow up the power supply, then you're good. It very much depends on people's abilities, I guess. Oh, I didn't plug the video signal to the actual TV. So you're seeing what I can't see at this point. Well, at least it seems to work quite nicely. Yep, that's correct. It seems to work. Let's switch sources. What? Not cool. I can see. I don't see the video signal. Classic stuff. It's bound to happen, I guess. I'll turn the TV off and see it. Powering it back on might actually change anything. You can see it, right? But with the system and the way it works, there already is slight input lag on the thing, and I really don't want to add to that input lag and look at my preview of what I'm actually showcasing to you guys. This is one of those days. Check the cable signal. Why? Why would you do this? Maybe... Oh! It is not the... Huh? Yeah? It's this guy? And this other guy is all the way up here. No way! I can't actually split the signal. Don't know what's up with that. Don't worry, guys. I'll fix this. Hope I didn't mess it up too badly. We'll call it TGM3 for the sake of simplicity. The subtitle is TI for Terror Instinct, and that's kind of a weird name, I would say. I actually unplugged the Type X and plug it back in. Everything seems to be working just fine, so... And it's kind of sends some video signal, but it is unrecognizable by the... Did I just swap the cables? Oh, I think I know what I did wrong. Like, yeah. I think Because this is 31K. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, still not understandable. I'll screw you back in, buddy. You'll be all good. I'll unplug the thing and plug it back in. I think the way it works is just if it doesn't see like video signal to both ends, then it's not gonna get the signal. It's not gonna split the signal if it doesn't see two different video sources. So yeah, this should be better. Yep. I can get it. Can you guys get it? I hope you guys can get it. Do you guys get it? Yeah, that's it. It works. Works quite well. That's good. I did a mistake. I should have plugged it. In. Okay, so right, give it to me. It takes some time to load the whole thing because it loads it from a hard disk drive. But I should be fine. Also, there's a like security code to decrypt the data using a USB key. There we go. The moment you've all been waiting for. I'm actually gonna use my headset for that because this has actual video recording. Huh? What's happening to my... What is happening to my PC? What's happening to my PC? What is happening to my PC? What is happening to my PC? What is happening? HDMI in. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't even know if I'm on stream yet, like at this point. Yeah? Uh-huh. No. No. What? The heck is happening? Whoa, 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 whoa. I have an extremely bad feeling about this. Well, okay. My screen just stopped functioning. Where it doesn't get a signal from the TV. Is it you, man? Get you back in there? What is going on? Can someone who actually has my Facebook say if I'm on stream or not? That is ridiculous. I've never seen that happen. I just got the helmet and that got the thing to turn. That got my screen to turn black. That is ridiculous. Hold on for a sec. Computer works. Webcams work. I don't get it. I don't understand anything at all. So I'm not sure if No idea what's happening at this point. My computer is working and is sending stuff. I guess I could just try and finish the whole thing. I'm actually asking people if you guys can actually see me. Okay. People can see me. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna continue the thing. I'm sorry, I can't read chat at this point. But I will get to the bottom of this. Really, not a clue why my PC screen doesn't work anymore. It has power. My computer works, and people have told me that it seems to work. So terribly sorry. I'll just keep going like this. So this is TGM3. Terror Instinct. It's a little name. It's a nice little name. It actually gives you Terror Instinct. So you have an account. As I said, your median grade is used for you to get examinations, and the way it works is definitely harder and much stricter than the previous parts. So, well, you'll see the whole thing. You'll see what I mean. So, additional thing, hold. Hold is a thing nowadays, but it's the first time you actually see it in TGM, and that is pretty interesting because that actually allows you to do much more. To quote Color Thief on this, most people actually think that when they can do that, they can retain the line piece like I'm doing, and use it at any given time. If they don't have it, that is a firework. It's well, but you could do that, but you wouldn't even get to like 100% of the brokenness of how hold is efficient. It is very helpful. It just changes a lot of situations into good ones. And the other thing is, rather than just having the next, I'm having 3 next pieces. It's called 3 previews, and that is extremely helpful too, because if you're wondering if your placement is gonna hose you for the next placement with an O or an L or a J, well, in this case you know everything. You know everything. You can adapt to it. That makes it so that you don't have to think by being like, maybe if I can do it like this, then maybe the O will come, etc., etc. You don't have to foresee this much. You just play well by seeing the thing. It becomes very technical. As you will see, the speed will also increase a lot more, and that's gonna make it pretty interesting and pretty spectacular. It is the most spectacular mode of all the TGMs. It doesn't have really that much aside from that. I will just add that doing Tetrises and triples give you bonus levels, like extra levels. You see, a Tetris is worth 6 levels instead of the previous 4 levels, and a triple deals 4 rather than 3. That makes it so that in the very beginning, when I showed well, not exactly the very beginning, but when I showed death, the absolute death mode, considering that the game at some point went really fast, well, the way it worked is you had nothing to lose by making like a hideous stack, because a Tetris was pretty much just like as fast as doing a bunch of singles, because the line clearing animation was not slowing you down. But here, the game actually forces you to play clean, no matter what the speed can be, by simply, well, adding some rewards for having played like using Tetrises only. I actually did miss one of the requirements. So the way the requirements work in this is basically you can okay, you get coals. Coals happen when you are fast enough, but not exactly. They also happen if you're consistent. So if you start it really fast and you slow down too much in between two sections, then you won't get the little coal that you saw at the bottom of the stack, at the bottom of the screen there. And coals are pretty crucial, because if you don't get the coals, all the coals, then you will not get the final trial of the invisible roll at the end, and that can be a problem, because you could continue. You might get extra grades by doing it the invisible way, like the semi-invisible way, not the completely invisible way. But the amount of grades that you will get from that are going to be much, much less than if you were to do it like the invisible way. So right there, I know that my grade is not going to be extremely high. The main things that I need to do is try and keep consistent as much as possible, and do as many Tetrises as I can. So as you can see, my stack is kind of nice and clean. I don't encounter weird situations because I know what's going to happen. That's really how well the 3 previews, and I'm talking at the same time. I mean, it's really helpful. Okay, so not getting coal not only makes sure that you don't have the GM grade, but it's also taking away like more grades away from you each time you don't get it. So I'll actually okay. Okay, good. You get coals for a lot of reasons, but the one that I'm solely interested in are too bad. Well, that's kind of a problem. I think, yeah, my grade was kind of was a bit low there to get the highest grades, but that's okay. It's still a pretty good game. It's below my average, but almost got to the end. And then after that, there's the fading roll, semi-invisible roll. It's not a big deal. I'd rather would have shown the invisible. So yeah, it's all good. I'll actually showcase Shirasu mode, which is the hard mode, much like Death of this game. and it's the difficulty like actually ramps up significantly more so. So up until this part, infinite gravity, you know the thing. I need to get to 500 before I don't exactly remember. 2 minutes and 28. 2 minutes 28 seconds. That's really hard. That's actually really hard. That's like kind of like 30 seconds per section. So right now, even though I'm playing quite fast, I am not on pace. That's how ridiculous it is. And after that, the fun begins, because it gets worse. Trust me, or better. It depends. Wow! The level stopped. Wow! 300 is generally seen for all the modes as where poop gets real. Ah, come on. Yes, okay, that's good. So you might notice something weird that's gonna happen now. The bottom row of my stack is gonna get copied. Yeah, see the little gray blocks? That's something new. It's gonna happen periodically. More and more frequently as I progress through this part. Ah. Okay. Well, that's pretty much it. You can go above 1,000, and this is where things, like, really weird things happen, but I think I'm gonna keep it like this for now. Now, to actually make my computer work, because this is quite unexpected, I have to say. So let me just double check if... Alright, so people can actually see me, which is great, because that means this thing is recorded. But it's actually not that great at all, knowing that some weird stuff has eventually happened. So, oh, uh-huh, yes, give it to me, give me signal. Okay, I don't have signal. Let's just get this out of the way. Ah! I'll unplug the thing. and see what happens from there. No? Nothing? Yes? No? What more do you need? You want my phone address? Whatever you kids say these days? I am confounded. I don't know what to do at this point. Computer works, that is obvious. Cable works, I think. Right? No reason for it not to work. And my video... Oh! There he goes! I'm actually back on track. Alright. Well, that's good. I eventually had signal. I guess I should just get this back. As you can see, my capture material is not actually top-notch. It should be fine, because the actual arcade machines work, and that's all that counts. So yeah. The stream was still totally fine. So yeah. All right. So that's it for this little ESA submission video. I hope everyone enjoyed it. As I can see, a lot of people are watching. So thanks to all y'all for that. That's gonna be pretty much it. I'm gonna go do a short break because my English is actually starting to break itself. But yeah, that's all what the little games can offer. I hope you like it, and well, I'll see you next time. And for all the people on the stream watching, I'm gonna be there in 10 or 15. So stay tuned. I'll see you very, very soon. See you guys.